Welcome, everybody, gamers, non-gamers, whatever you happen to identify as. I am Professor Scott, and this is an attempt at beating Mario, Super Mario Bros. 1 for the NES. Now, I've so far completed the first 5 levels. This is the 6th. So hopefully we can make it through. I definitely have not tried to play this through about 10 times and died repeatedly. That has not occurred as far as you know anyway. So hopefully we'll make it through here. Now, every time I try to play, I try to throw out some little bits of information. I'm a teacher by trade, and I teach computer science. I also teach martial arts. So pretty much I'm teaching no matter what I do. So I like to throw out a little bit of information every time I can, so people can learn a little something too, outside of just watching me die repeatedly, probably. And I noticed, this is the Retro Games and Programming channel, and I've talked about programming kind of once when I talked about the coin block, which was an accident. They misprogrammed it, and it kept giving coins until it triggered it's only supposed to give one, apparently, in the original. So let's talk a little bit about programming. And the very important bit of programming here, it happens to have to do with one-ups, because I desperately need them to not keep dying. But anyway, in every level 1 of every world, there is a one-up hidden in the world. And people know where they are, but nobody really knew a lot about the triggers to get it, because sometimes you would go and it's not there. Why isn't it there? Well, someone ripped apart the Mario game, looked through all the assembly language code, and they found out exactly why. Sometimes the mushrooms are there, sometimes the one-ups are there, sometimes they're not. Now, there are other one-ups throughout other levels, but there is one hidden in every level 1. And the way to get it, the very first one, we find instantly as soon as you hop over the pipes at the beginning. There's a hidden one-up right there. It's automatically on, it's already there. Once you get that one up and you move on past, the flag that turns the blocks on go off. Now, to turn it back on, what you have to do is beat level 3. And you have to acquire pretty much all the coins in that level. If you get all the coins at level 3, then when you loop back around to the next world and you go into 1, then that little mushroom block will be turned on, and you could have a chance at getting that one up, assuming you can find it. And obviously, I have not. One, I don't know where the one-ups are without Googling and stuff. I'm not really working on completion or finding all the secrets or anything like that. 2, you got to get every single coin. You can't miss a single one. And you probably can't die either, I would be willing to bet. If I have to guess, I'm not sure about that one, but in order to get it, you got to get all the coins. And someone literally programmed that into the game, and nobody knew, for years, outside of the programmers, I guess, that's how that worked. Someone had to literally rip apart the game decades later to figure that out. Was that a great programming, thing to do, I guess? I would say no, but I mean, this is back in the heyday. There wasn't a Mario game before that, so maybe, I don't know. Of course, we can also talk about other games. Mario 2, pretty interesting when you talk about that from a programming standpoint too. But anyway, enough about that. Let's see how well I do. We're going to go through this first try. First time going through this. I have faith that Mario can make it, and he's not going to leap into holes or, let this little goober up here get me. That's what I'm talking about. And we're just going to kind of skim through that. Now, there is a one-up over here. I know that because in the little development blog I was looking at, they showed them. And I obviously don't have it because I did not get all the coins. And of course you're back. Feet. There we go. Oof. Get out of here. No, no, no. Oof. Oof. Yeah, you better run. You better run. That's what I thought. He knows what's up. And there we go. What did I say? First try. And they gave me a little firework. Alright. I feel like these blocks are here for a reason, but we're not going to attempt it too much. And there's our hidden coin block there. Look at that. I think that's probably just another fire flower or something, so no need to attempt that little armadillo. Okay. Yep. Oh, whoops. Hey, found the way up. Now I'm going to go ahead and take the vines. I don't usually take it. I said I was going to go through the whole level, but I haven't taken a vine yet, and I need some coins, and there's a few things I want to do here, so I don't think it'll skip much of the level. Alright, serious talk here. I need to know, and this is, desperate information I need. Does anyone else do this when they climb the vine? Do you dance on top of the vine? I have done that since I've ever started playing this game. And I need to know if other people do this too. Me and my little brother used to call this the Pee Wee Herman dance. If you want to Google the Pee Wee Herman dance, kind of looks like this. But you've got to do it every time you climb the vine. I'm just curious if anyone else does that, or is it just me? Alright, let's get some money here. Hey, one up time. There we go. We definitely did that. Gonna tempt myself losing my fireball status. Alright. And boom, first try. Now, the next level is the third level of this world, which is usually a tree level. That's an interesting palette there. And this is also the level that triggers the 1-up if you get all the coins. So, let's see how this works out for us. I will tell you this now. I would love to have that 1-up, but I'm not going to die for it. Kind of defeats the purpose, I guess. Oh, no. There we go. Up. Here we go. Alright, we can do this. Yeah. Well, the plus side is I started all over again, so maybe I can still get that 1-up to make up for that unfortunate slip there. I am a little short, but I don't know. It's not the size of the Mario, but how you use it. Yeah, there we go. Okay, let's try not to die this time. You know, I really wanted that extra coin, but I screwed it up. Not worth another death. Get here. I missed another coin. Well, that's 2. But I made it. And I got 6 fireworks for some odd reason. Okay. Very important that we don't die. Back to the obligatory, Bowser castle level, where I go and add to my Toad harem. Okay. This is annoying. Alright. I definitely don't like this at all. Okay, well... Ah! Curses! I was... And of course he throws hammers. Why wouldn't he throw hammers? Okay. And his little fireball douche there. Okay, we got this. Alright, Toad. Get in the back. And looky there. World 7. First try. And again, like I said, I totally have not played that level like 27 times. As you can see, first try. And unfortunately, I won't get the extra 1-up because of the programming, but that'll be okay. Because we just won't die. We're just going to go through and, beat everything, I'm pretty sure. Well, anyway, that is World 6. We've only got 2 more left, and then we are done. And then I think I'll move on to... I'm a little hesitant. Maybe Final Fantasy 1, or maybe Legend of Zelda. I'll probably do both at some point anyway. I'm a little more hankering for Final Fantasies, as I've got 3 of them, all the old NES games and stuff. Although I'm probably going to play the remakes of those, or the Repixel Masters, simply because I played the originals, even the 2 and 3 for NES, roughly translated, and it's just not quite as fun. And I can still talk about all the different things. I've played those previous games. So, and Zelda 2, of course, spawned countless Zelda games, and even the mechanics in that game has spawned things that have been used in games, throughout the last couple of decades. So we'll stop here. We'll pick back up with World 7 next time, which I will definitely make it through no deaths at all. So, see you next time.